Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new video today to my Formula 1 Austrian Grand Prix qualifying review for round one of this 2020 Formula 1 World Championship. And obviously, I want to congratulate, Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas and Mercedes on winning what is your 7th Formula 1 World title. Because you've built a beast of a Formula 1 car that no one clearly can match once again in 2020. And plain and simple, you've just won yourself a 7th title. It's over even before you've really started, unless, the wheels fall off, which is, if you were Haas, obviously, I guess not highly unlikely, but considering it's Mercedes, very unlikely, unless the wheels fall off the car somehow. I don't see Mercedes losing this year's championship once again. But obviously, even though Mercedes are probably going to run away once again with this year's Formula 1 World title, let's talk about, obviously, Q1 to get going. And Q1 got away. Max Verstappen topped the times with a 1 minute 40 and 0.024. About a tenth quicker than obviously his nearest competitor, Valtteri Bottas, but that was nothing to what we later see in the session. Let's focus on the bottom guys. And actually, probably the biggest surprise here in Q1 would have to be George Russell, I must say. Looking very, very good indeed. And continuing that 100% record of out-qualifying his teammate, so far during his Formula 1 career. Because last season, every single qualifying session, he out-qualified, his teammate Robert Kubica. Q2 then, going into Q2, and Mercedes obviously finished the session on top with a 1 minute 4.1. Nothing stunning, I suppose. However, the big surprise here, obviously, is Sebastian Vettel and Leclerc. P10 and 11. Vettel out in Q2. Absolutely shocking that Ferrari can't even get both of their cars into Q3. And, that Ferrari, it looks stable. It doesn't look like it has any balance issues, but it just looks so slow and sluggish. Actually, if we look, at basically half the grid, there's 3 Ferrari power engine teams on the grid, and all of them in Q2 in basically the bottom half of the table, whereas the Renault-powered cars, the Honda-powered cars, and the Mercedes-powered cars in the top half of the table. So Ferrari really have gone backwards, not only probably in engine development by the looks of it, but also in the aerodynamics department. Ferrari really looking like they're on the back foot going into 2020. And unless they can turn it around, we're going to see more scenes like this where Sebastian Vettel or Charles Leclerc are going to be walking into the FIA weighbridge at the end of Q2, obviously been knocked out. And obviously, very, very disappointing for, personally, my favourite driver to be knocked out at the end of Q2 only. It is 11th. He does have, therefore, free tyre choice going into tomorrow's Grand Prix, which may do him a bit of good. But overall, P11, still not the position where you'd expect a Ferrari car to be come tomorrow's race. And Charles Leclerc didn't do too much better himself, only managing 7th in qualifying today. But Ferrari really, really off the pace from what we've all witnessed now. And it wasn't a joke. Ferrari are lacking, are actually lacking in pace for the 2020 season. Now we move into Q3, and as I say, well done to Mercedes. Half a second. Both cars are ahead of the closest car, which is obviously Verstappen in the Red Bull. Half a second. Now, obviously, they did do their Q2 time on the soft tyre, meaning that is going to be their starting race tyre, whereas Max will be starting on the medium tyre, which could throw a bit of strategy into the race. However, I don't think it's going to be enough to overhaul the Mercedes cars, and unless Verstappen and Red Bull have something else up their sleeve during race trim, which I really, really doubt, it looks like it's going to be a tough week. Well, a good weekend for Mercedes and a tough weekend for the rest of them. However, McLaren, Lando Norris qualified 4th. Excellent lap from him. And Sergio Perez also finishing the session in P6 ahead of the Ferrari. Now, on the last lap, I will say Bottas did make an error. By the looks of it, actually, it didn't really affect Lewis Hamilton's time, for sure. However, it probably did affect Lance Stroll's, maybe Sainz and Ricciardo's lap, which could, again, been ahead of Ferrari and Leclerc, which just shows how poor Ferrari were this so far weekend. Yeah, it's not been a good weekend for Ferrari, but Bottas is the first pole position sitter of 2020, and as I say, well done to Mercedes. You've just won your 7th world title, and after 6 years of domination, well, we're about to begin a 7th year of absolute Mercedes-powered domination, which overall, I guess if you're a Mercedes fan, yeah, thumbs up, but if you're anything other than a Mercedes fan, here we go again, I suppose. That is, I guess, what I can say right now. We're going to be going back on what is basically a 360 of 2019. Everyone else chasing, well, not the silver arrows now, the black arrows, of course. But yeah, that is Formula 1 for you. Yeah, not a great day for Ferrari, not a great day for Red Bull either. But for Mercedes, absolutely excellent. Basically finishing Q3 where they left off in Abu Dhabi. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share this video. Until the next time, have a great day.